Welcome to the Church of Thomas. These are excerpts from Awakenings in an Age of Angels by Angel Eliza. I wrote this book several years ago. This chapter is called The Call. Jesus' restlessness came to a pinnacle when he was 30 years old. It was midsummer in the Roman month of June. He was in the garden praying when the one told him to just walk away. No note was left to explain his departure. He had no food, no coins, no backpack in his possession. Jesus did not tell anyone he was leaving. People in town did not look at him. It was as if they could not see him at all. He felt as if a mighty weight had been lifted from his shoulders. He was free. By mid-morning he was in a town he did not recognize. The one told him to knock on a certain door. The old couple that answered the door ushered him in like a long-lost son. The hospitality was sincere and heartfelt. They talked about the one all night. The next morning Jesus left amid many hugs. A day or two later, Jesus came to the desert called the Eastern Desert. He had been going toward the rising sun all morning. He took great joy in the bright new sun. It filled his soul. Once he was in the desert, he was told to balance the light and the dark. He was told to walk south. So he headed off in the morning with the sun shining only on his left arm. Jesus was told to stop in the shade and pray when the sun beamed down from above his head. Somehow there was always a ledge of rock or desert tree when the appointed time came. He would pray until he fell asleep. When he slept, honeydew and condensation from the tree or rock dripped into his partly open lips. During the day he did not feel hunger or thirst. The traveling was greatly slowed because of the instructions to stop. When he neared Amman, the vision of the liar came. The lies and promises dripped like milk and honey from those lips. There was even a promise of a long life on the list. After all, was that not the reward of the faithful in the service of the one? Jesus was victorious and faithful to his mission. He did not dishonor himself. His twin, the Holy Spirit, came to Jesus. Jesus was filled in both the needs of his body and his spirit. The remnants of the vision were banished by Jesus to the level of nightmare. Amman has had two other names, Rabbah and Philadelphia. Jesus passed just to the south of it without entering town. He was now going towards Jerusalem. He followed a river that meets and empties into the river Jordan. Jesus talked to no one. He now drank from the river but ate nothing. He had been told to walk as long as he wanted during the day. He made good time now. On the second day, late in the afternoon, Jesus walked into the midst of a baptismal in the Jordan River. In the middle of the river stood John, his cousin. John was happy but a little taken aback by Jesus' appearance. John greeted Jesus with